Hello and welcome to another edition of the Lost and Sound Lounge, a showcase of fantastic musical talent right here in Austin, Texas. We have a great lineup for you tonight, and what did we say? We started off with one of my favorite friends here in Austin, Texas, Mr. Mike Hidalgo.
Hello everybody, my name is Mike Hidalgo, and I'll be playing an original song called Reckoning. It goes a little something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Somewhere there's a mother crying 'cause the baby didn't come home tonight. He was gunned down because of the color of his skin. How many times we got to go through this round and round again? Someday there's gonna be a reckoning, and some crafty mother money lover's gonna face the guillotine. Now someday there's gonna be a reckoning, and some crafty mother money lover's gonna face the guillotine. Listen, somewhere there's a man tied to a chair. He says, "I'll tell you anything, just let me out of here." Now so many people dying at the end of a gun. Well, unless of course you're a millionaire's son. Now someday there's gonna be a reckoning, and some crafty mother money lover's gonna face the guillotine. Well, now someday there's gonna be a reckoning, and some crafty mother money lover's gonna face the guillotine. Let's hear that trumpet. How bad do things gotta get? Well, do you see what's going on yet? Oh, when it's your turn for the boot in the face, well, you gonna sit right there, tell them you like the way it tastes. Ooh, now someday there's gonna be a reckoning, and some crafty mother money lover's gonna face the guillotine. Now someday there's gonna be a reckoning, and some crafty mother money lover's gonna face the guillotine. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Woo! So for this next song, it's a song called Butterfly, and I wrote this about my girlfriend. It started off as a song dedicated to reading Rainbow, but then it just turned into a song about my girlfriend, and it goes a little something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. sky, up so high, like a butterfly, like a butterfly, like a butterfly, like a butterfly. Ah, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, babe, don't you know, girl, that where you go, I go forever into space, far beyond this human race. Gonna leave no trace, girl, because yeah, you make me fly in the sky, up so high, like a butterfly, like a butterfly, like a butterfly, like a butterfly. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's hear that drum. Bass. Yeah, bass. Yeah. Ooh, babe, don't you see? Ooh, we're gonna walk now through eternity, forever into space, far beyond this human race. Oh, we're gonna leave no trace. Ooh, because, girl, you make me fly in the sky, up so high, like a butterfly, like a butterfly, like a butterfly, like a butterfly. Ah, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you all very much.
And we are back here at the Lost and Sound Lounge with Mr. Mike Hidalgo. Man, that was great. That was absolutely fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Definitely.
Thank you for having me and inviting me.
Definitely. I always loved your style. Like, tell us as like a songwriter. Like you said, the last song that you played was Butterfly. You said you originally started writing about reading Rainbow, and it turned into your writing about your girlfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah. As a songwriter, like, where do you kind of like see your inspiration come from, and like, where does your mind kind of wander when it comes to songwriting?
Well, just kind of a whole wide array of influences. I mean, I grew up listening to Tool primarily, and then so like I loved that kind of music. But then as I got older, I got into Muddy Waters and Al Burnside and like those old school blues guys. But then also it's kind of all over the place. I look to inspiration from anywhere I can get it, basically.
That's great. So not only are you doing like your own solo stuff, you're also involved in other projects as well around town. Could you tell us a little about some other like projects that you're working on or involved in?
Sure. I play drums for this band called Nick's House Band, and we play around town. We just played Eeyore's birthday party, which was so awesome. It was just crazy. It was really cool. And we actually have a gig coming up this Saturday at it's a house party called the Big Deck Show, and we're playing with Artie Schwitt and the Alibis. And then next Friday we're playing at Dozen Street Bar at 9 p.m.
A Dozen Street Bar.
Mhm.
That's great. So I guess like, is there anything else like in terms of like other projects or any? Do you have a website you can maybe share with people right fast and maybe find some of your solo material or anything like a SoundCloud or a Facebook or anything of that nature?
Yeah, I have a Facebook profile. It's Mike Hidalgo Music, and then also Nick's House Band has nickshouseband.com, and all our stuff will be on there. And I also have a SoundCloud, which is Music Quest Mike. So if you just Google Music Quest Mike, most of my stuff should come up.
Okay, fantastic. So I think we're about to get ready to start with our other artist coming up. Her name is Kenzie Slato, and it's going to be a little something different for you guys. She's a phenomenal flute player, and I think you're really going to dig her. So here she goes.
Hi everybody, I'm Kenzie. I'm going to play a little flute and beatbox, my first flute and beatbox thing that I've ever written. It's called The Edge. Thank you. All right, so my second song is called Demon Dance, and it's totally different than the last thing that you just heard, so I hope you hear something new. No, wait. All right, here we go. Thank you.
And we were back in the Lost and Sound Lounge with Kenzie. That was amazing.
Thanks, Brandon.
So, how long have you been playing flute?
Well, I'm 27, and since I was 10, 17 years.
17 years. With that incredible technique, it's unbelievable. That's insane.
Thank you.
Definitely. So, with such a unique kind of style, like, where do you garner some of those influences from the beatbox perspective? You know, do you have any kind of influences you kind of resonate to?
Yeah, there's one flutist who kind of started it all. His name's Greg Batillo, and he started putting some videos on YouTube. I really don't know exactly how long it was ago, but like 7 years ago.
Okay.
And then it became a thing, beatbox flute. Although not a ton of people do it, but I was like, oh, that's cool. So
So you decided to make it kind of your own thing too, like right?
Yeah.
Like definitely. I liked especially the second song. That was great.
thanks.
So
Well, that
cool.
one has a specific inspiration. I actually
Really?
Yeah. Last September, independent filmmaker wanted to make like a Halloween kind of campy comedy.
Okay.
And he said, "Can you write something that is similar to the diva dance from The Fifth Element?"
Okay.
So there's
No,
like
I could
this
see,
blue
I could
alien.
completely see that. Yeah,
So-
I could see that.
That's where that came from. I was
So
like,
from the
"Sure, I'll
ashes of
try
the
it."
so from the
Yeah.
ashes of the Fifth Element,
Yeah,
you came for that
exactly.
piece.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So can you tell everybody where you'll be playing, like around town? Is some of the spots that you normally kind of show up to,
Yeah.
like to play?
Well, tomorrow night at 7, I'll be at the Red-Eyed Fly. It's something kind of like this. They don't broadcast it live, but they record it live, and then it'll be on the website of, shoot, I don't know, Ellie.
So if you go to
Shoot, I
the
don't
so
know.
so if you go to the
That's
Red-Eyed
bad. That's
Red-Eyed
bad, I'm
no, it's
sorry.
okay. So probably if you go to the Red-Eyed Fly, I'm sure you can find exactly
yeah,
where it is.
yeah.
So you're going there tomorrow. Anywhere else do you normally partake and play around town?
Well, my favorite haunts around town are House Wine and
House Wine.
Firehouse Lounge. Dan and Matt run some awesome open mics, and you can meet some amazing people there. So I
Most
sometimes
defi-
play there. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, and Matt and Dan are going to be coming up later in the show, so you guys stick around. So thank you so much, Kinsey.
Yeah,
That was
thanks for having
such
me.
a great performance. There you go. Awesome. Yes. So next up, we have a fantastic songwriter for you guys, Leah Mosier, and she's going to do her thing.
Hi everyone, my name's Leah, and I'm going to play a song called The Poet. Throwing darts at night when the poet calls. He tells me tales of what's been lost, what's been found. He says when one is left, another comes to show you what you've had, what you've become, what you've become, what you've become, what you've become. January was made for colder days. Leaves fade and fall remains. Running, running home. Running, running home. Feel the wind blow down your back in an open field. The grass beneath your toes halts the winter chill. Raise my head on a couch you've called your home. Drawing portraits of what's to come. What's to come? What's to come? What's to come? What's to come? January was made for colder days. Leaves fade and fall remains. Running, running home. throwing darts at night when the poet calls. He tells me tales of what's been lost, what's been found. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna have Kenzie come up here and play her amazing flute for this song. This song is called The Garden of Eden, and it's about running through the forest in Santa Cruz, California. So I hope you like it. Oh, how times changed. Leaves fall by the riverbank. Your shoes hit the ground, waiting for the roar of a lonely sound. The sun in your eyes, hope waits for the perfect time. To say what you need, love, space, and memories. Why did you wait so long for the words from the ones you thought you loved? Why did you wait so long for the words from the ones you thought you loved? Boat out to sea, trapped, the waves drowning me. Too busy to think, held by the grip of uncertainty. Why did you wait Thank you.
And we are back here with Leah Mosier. How are you doing? It was an absolute fantastic performance.
Thanks. I'm doing great. This is so fun.
How long have you been playing guitar? Like, I've noticed you have a phenomenal technique on guitar.
I don't know. I think I have to do what Kenzie just did. I started when I was 10, and I'm 22, so 12 years.
12 years. That's a great long time. I mean, like, it definitely shows in your performance and as well as your technique. Unbelievable, definitely. So I hear you're in the process of recording an EP, or have you already recorded it?
I'm in the process of recording it, and I'm super excited about it. It's my dream. All the instruments that are going to be in it are cello and violin and flute, as you just heard, and myself, and also my brother is going to be playing with me, so it's going to be really great. All my friends are playing on it, and
That's
really
awesome.
exciting.
And having your friends on that, having such great musical friends goes a long way, especially with an EP and things of that nature.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So cool. So I do have to ask about that last song that you played about running in Santa Cruz. Like I definitely felt that vibe. Like how do you go about like kind of writing songs to people? Do you want to express kind of like your emotions or how like you're feeling at a time or just just want to express that?
Yeah, usually that's kind of my creative process is I'll try to evoke a certain feeling. And I was really into running when I was in Santa Cruz. I was on the UCSC cross country team.
Really?
So that was a huge part of my life. And I just kind of come back and play guitar and be inspired by the redwood forest. And I hope that came through.
You know, if I had my iPod on, I would have that song while I was running. That right there is a good running song to me.
Good.
That's fantastic. Well, Leah, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Brandon.
Definitely glad to have you. Well, next up we have a phenomenal blues player. If you're a fan of blues, I think you're going to dig it. Mr. Rick Steinberg.
Thank you very much. This song is called The Death of Us All. Step could be the big phone. The darkness will come and shine a light on me. You know that life will be the death of us all. Whether ain't no way to leave this a place alive when your numbers up the angel call. I pray it be heaven on the day I die. You know this life will be the death of us all. Hey, don't worry about the government. Don't even bother when you're walking across the desert. All you need is some water. Get so confused when I'm asking you, Father. Oh, don't you hear my call? This life will be the death of us all. Mercy on me, yeah. The next step can be the big phone. The darkness will come and shine a light on me. You know that life will be the death of us all. There ain't no way to leave this place alive when your number's up the angel call. I pray it be heaven on the day I die. You know this life will be the death of us all. Don't worry about the golden riches, don't even bother when you're walking across the desert. All you need is some water. Get so confused with I'm asking your father, oh, don't you hear my call? This life will be the death of us all. When that darkness a coming, shine a light on me. Yeah. This life will be the death of us all. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. All right, get some finger picks here. This next song is just a little song about a bear. A hungry old bear. A bear that's hungry. All bears are hungry, right? Okay. So this is called Hungry Bear Blues. So nice to be here tonight with y'all. Yes, I'm a hungry old bear. Eats all the time, I'm on a tear. Yes, I'm that hungry old bear. Eats all the time, I'm on a tear. And if you see me coming down your path, I'm hungry for your hungry best beware. Don't let my looks deceive you, though my hair is turning gray. 'Cause baby, don't you know I got the will and I know the way. 'Cause I'm a hungry old bear. Eats all the time, I'm on the tail. If you see me coming down your path, I'm hungry for your honey, best beware. You see me coming down your path, I'm hungry for you, honey, best beware. Your honey is so sweet, you know your honey make me strong. That's why I chase you, honey, baby, all night long. 'Cause I'm a hungry old bear. Eats all the time, I'm on the tear. And if you see me coming down your path, I'm hungry for you, honey, best beware. Oh yeah, I'm that hungry old bear. And if you see me coming down your path, I'm hungry for your honey, best beware. Well, I sleeps when it gets cold ahead. I feast, I'm hungry still. When the sun come back, I pop up my head and you know I can get my fill. 'Cause I'm a hungry old bear. Eats all the time, I'm on a tear. And if you see me coming down your path, I'm hungry for your honey, best beware. 'Cause I'm a hungry old bear. Thank you. Thank you kindly.
And we are back in the Lost and Sound Lounge with Mr. Rick Steinberg. Talk about some great blues, man. Thanks for coming out tonight. That's great.
It's my pleasure. My
Definitely.
pleasure to be here.
Definitely. I love that last song, the Hungry Bear Blues. Like, what was kind of your inspiration behind that song? If you want to maybe share it a little bit.
Well, I guess, I always liked Howlin' Wolf.
Okay.
And he had like Little Red Rooster, and it's just kind of a, silly song.
Yeah.
So there's an innocent little song about a bear.
Of course. That's fantastic. That's great. And I love the way you play it. That's why I love a good blues sound, and I think you resonate that so well, like in how you play and perform. So where do you normally play around Austin when you get a chance to go play out and about, that maybe some people can maybe catch you coming up sometime soon?
All right. Well, I'm part of the Firehouse Gang that plays every Wednesday night down at Firehouse Lounge.
At the Firehouse Lounge every Wednesday.
And then in May, I'm going to play a show at the Black Heart on May 26th. I believe that's a Tuesday.
Okay.
I've got one on the 21st at Stomping Grounds.
Okay.
And on the 30th of May at the Brass House.
Okay.
So that's what's
So it sounds like you got a full schedule coming up so far. Like, it's awesome. That's
All
so
right.
cool. Very cool. Well, Rick, we're very glad to have you today. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
So coming up, we have a phenomenal songwriter who's going to play you a couple of songs off her brand new album, Miss Rebecca Pearl.
Hey guys, my name is Rebecca Pearl, and I am going to play a couple new songs that I released actually today. So this is the first time that I'll be playing them since it's been released, so I hope you guys enjoy it. This first one's called By a Thread. Lately, I want the things that I don't need. I've been agreeing with the things I don't believe. Lately, I'm clueless on the ones that matter the most. And I've been lost while I'm trying to stay composed. I've been lost while I'm trying to stay composed. And I'm just holding on, holding on, holding on by a thread that's already broke, already broke, already broken. Everybody is moving along and I can't let it be. But I don't want you, baby, if you don't want me. I don't want you, baby, if you don't want me. You left me out to dry like a worn out tee that you used to wear, 'cause it looked nice and it meant something. And you know that it wasn't built to fall apart. I should have walked away, but I'm caught in the dirt. I should have walked away, but I'm caught in the dirt. And I'm just holding on, holding on, holding on by a thread that's already broke, already broke, already broken. Everybody is moving along and I can't let it be. But I don't want you, baby, if you don't want me. Well, I don't want you, baby, if you don't want me. Baby, I don't need you, baby. If you don't want me, then I'll be gone. want you, baby. I don't need you, baby. If you don't want me, then I'll be gone. 'Cause I'm just holding on, holding on, holding on by a thread that's already broke, already broke, already broken. Everybody is moving along and I can't let it be. But I don't want you, baby, if you don't want me. And I'm just holding on, holding on, holding on by a thread that's already broke, already broke, already broken. Everybody is moving along and I can't let it be. But I don't want you, baby, if you don't want me. I don't want you, baby, if you don't want me. Thank you. This next one's on the guitar-lele, so it's a 6-string ukulele, pretty much. And this song, it's a happy song. It's about love. It's called Love, Love, Love. Da-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Your eyes on me, your eyes on me. I don't bite, you know. If you come too close, baby, if you want me, then you got me. I don't play those silly games. I'm as easy does, as easy goes. If love, love, love is a possibility, then come, come, come over and sit right next to me. Won't you flip me over to the other side so I can see the world play from your eyes, and you could take my place? Well, you would make my day. You could be the other part of me. Look far across and across that sea to the places we'll go. If you never try, then you'll never know. If love, 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 love is a possibility. So come, come, come over and sit right next to me. If love, 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 love is a possibility, then come, come, come over and sit right next to me. If love, 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 love is a possibility, yeah. Then come over and sit right next to me. Da-da-da, bra-da-da-da-da, da-da-da, dum-dum-dum. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Lost and Sound Lounge. We're here with Miss Rebecca Pearl. I love your Get-to-Lele skills
Thank
up there.
you.
That was
Thank you.
fantastic. Definitely.
That was one
you
of
had
the
me-
first times playing that,
Really?
actually. Yeah.
You had me bouncing along over there. I was
Cool.
loving it. That was
Cool.
great. So you actually came out with your album, your debut
This morning,
album.
yeah.
This morning.
Yeah.
How does it feel? to come
It
out?
feels great. Someone actually just said to me, I think earlier tonight, that it's like having a baby, because it's like you build this thing from scratch, and then you finally release it, and you're like, wow, everyone can hear my thoughts, and
They go out to the world.
yeah, it's crazy. So
That's,
it's
that's
cool.
congratulations on that.
Thank
That is
you.
such a big ordeal to do something like that. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. So, do you have any shows coming up that that people can catch and maybe purchase your album?
I
coming
do.
up? Yeah.
This Friday night is actually the album release party at
Nice.
Lambert's.
At Lambert's Barbecue.
Lambert's Barbecue, yeah.
What's the time on that this Friday?
The doors open at 9:30.
At 9:30.
Yeah.
So fantastic. That's so cool.
Should be
So
fun.
Do you have any other shows lined up after Lambert's coming up?
I'm actually leaving to go on tour in a couple weeks, so I don't have any. I have a lot of different shows in May all around the southeast region.
So you're hitting the road.
Hitting
right?
the road, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming, Rebecca.
Thank you for having
Congratulations
me.
again, most
Thanks.
definitely. So coming up, we have another great songwriter here in Austin, Texas. It's Jess Klein.
Hello. I'm going to start with a song called Long Way Down. I had been there before. Old man worry hanging around my door. Heard his heavy silence outside. Wishing I could run away and hide. Poured myself a stiff drink of gin. Looked around that hole I'd been in. Felt the old man's whiskers tickling my fingers as I opened the door and pushed him aside. And it's a long way back. It's a long way down. It's a long way. Won't get there today, but I won't be turning around. Held a cab and sped up the road to my lovers aboard. Thinking about the good times, thinking about those sweet rhymes and all those funny dreams I hold. I swept in there ready for the kill. Tried to move him by the sheer force of my will. I pulled his arms around me, said, ain't you glad you found me? And he just stood there, stone still. And it's a long way back. It's a long way down. It's a long way. Won't get there today, but I won't be turning around. And I don't know how long the road, don't know how hard the ride. Only that I'm going, though I'm only knowing of one friend who'll stay by my side. Now I'm here by the northern line, and I am lost as a lone turtle dove. Watching lovers kiss in their lover's bliss while that old train rattles above. And it's a long way back. It's a long way down. It's a long way. Won't get there today, but I won't be turning around, no. And it's a long, long way back. It's a long way down. It's a long way. Won't get there today, but I won't be turning around. You know I won't be turning around. No, no, no. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a real pleasure to be here with all these fine musicians. And as soon as I find my pick, I will play another song. This next song is called Surrender, and it's about trying to just be in the present moment. It can be hard. Surrender. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Lay down my sword and shield. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Kneel on this battlefield. Take it apart, the metal plate over my heart. Leave the whole thing revealed. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Heed the voice that drowns out all I've known. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Hear the drum that beats all on its own. Driving me to what some part of me knew, but I've never been shown. When it all falls down and returns to dust in the thick of night, and I wake up stone down to my bones, and I cannot fight. Feel my way out into God knows what, but it must be right. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Where my sweet acceptance lives. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Where angels heal me with a kiss. Choir sings, voices lift, manna for this. When it all falls down and returns to dust in the thick of night, and I wake up stone down to my bones, and I cannot fight. Feel my way out into God knows what, but it must be right. Feel my way out into God knows what, and I'll see the light. The light. The light. Ooh, the light. Surrender, surrender, surrender. Thank you.
That was a fantastic performance.
Thank you very much.
Most definitely. So, like, one thing I really noticed about you and your songs, you have so much passion in, like, the way you sing and the way you perform. I love that in any artist. Like,
Thank you.
as a songwriter, like, where do you find that kind of passion and, like, in terms of your writing and, like, in terms of, like, what you're trying to tell to people?
Well, I don't, that's a good question. I've always been kind of an intense, emotional person.
Yeah.
So it kind of just feels like my job as an artist is to dig in, and whatever is the deepest emotion, that's what I'm supposed to sing about.
That's awesome. I mean, as a songwriter, I mean, like, I think the same thing. It's just like you want to tell the audience exactly what you want them to feel.
Yeah.
And that's the best part about it, definitely. So I heard you also just got back from a recent tour. Like,
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
like,
thanks.
and you're also about to go on another tour this summertime.
Yeah.
Could you tell everybody, like, where you're going to be performing this summertime? Or
Yeah, this summer I'll be going up through the Midwest and Canada
okay,
with a friend of my boyfriend, Mike June. He's another songwriter.
okay, awesome.
So we're gonna play together and all the way up, all the way back down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have anything planned in Austin so far, like before you head on your tour?
Yeah, I'll be at Threadgill South on May 15th.
May 15th at Threadgills. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. What time that? For that show?
I think it's maybe at 8 o'clock. I'm opening
Okay.
for the Whiskey Sisters.
Okay, awesome. So 8 o'clock, May 15th at Threadgills.
Yeah.
So you can catch Jess Klein there. And Jess, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on. It
Thanks,
was a
Brandon.
pleasure to have you
Thank
so
you.
much. Okay, so coming up, we have not only two of my favorite musicians here in town, but some of my favorite friends as well. Two of the members of the band Waking Fable, Mr. Dan Cohen and Matt McDonald, and they're going to do their thing.
My name is Matt.
My name is Dan,
This is Dan. We're part of a band called Waking Fable.
and thank you, Brandon, for hosting this, man. This is really awesome event. Thank you.
It's like a shot, but not the kind that comes in bottles. It's like a funk, but not the kind that makes you wanna dance. It's like a chill, but not the kind that hangs out with your friends. All in all, the loneliness depends. It's like a beat, but not the kind that makes a rhythm. It's a retreat, but not the kind of place you learn your craft. Affinity, and God, I pray it's all pretend. All in all, the loneliness depends. All in all, the loneliness depends. Fire up a beacon, 'cause the dark is so damn cold. Can I get my money back on a soul already sold? Bringing me to the discount rack for some clearance company. I'll cut the check, break the bank, lick my wallet clean. In the end, so what can I redeem? It's like a steal, but not short for what's a Superman. It's like a squeal, but not the shouting of your biggest fan. It's only fake. And God, I pray it's all pretend. All in all, the loneliness depends. It's got me hoarse, but it's more than a beast of burden. It's a resource, but not the kind I used to fill your space. The Trinity, the Father, Son, and a missing friend. All in all, the loneliness depends. All in all, the loneliness depends.
the dark is so damn cold. Can I get my money back on a soul already sold? Bring me to the discount rack for some clearance company. I'll cut the check, break the bank, lick my wallet clean. In the end, oh, what can I redeem? In the end, oh, what can I redeem? In the end, oh, what can I? In the end, oh, what can I? In the end, oh, what can I redeem? Thank you, guys. It's a cold room in here, and I have to do a quick little tuning session. My guitar does not like the cold. We appreciate you guys, and Brandon Hughes, thanks for having us. Again, our band name's Waking Fable.
Shout out to my buddy Blaine watching right now. It's a tight grip, no slip. Blood loss from your fingers to the perforated edges of a continental landscape, love. Hope you watch from above as I slip into a two-way street. Way too narrow to be seen. Hidden by the sharks and the trash and the spokes and the cups. But still half full, but still giving up. I can't live this way. Tell me, mama, should I pray to saints? Angels of a landscape of love. Gatekeepers to the hopes and the dreams, and the one set of keys to the one place we can't go. Headstrong, but it's matter over mind to the one place we both know. Perhaps stone that you try to find. I can't live this way. Tell me, mama, should I pray to saints? Angels of a landscape of love. To keep me down from above. I can't live this way. Tell me, mama, should I pray to saints? Angels of a landscape of love. Try to keep me down from above. Through the crack, title track, skip it to the superficial ways. Call it change, pretty dirty gray. Urban fighter sitting there at the edge of the lane to the one place we can't go. Headstrong, but it's matter over mind to the one place we both know. Fire pistol to the end if you choose to defend or a situation spent. And if we should meet again, call it hallelujah, baby, hallelujah. And if we should try again, call it so much more than hallelujah. For now, I can live this way. Tell me, mama, should I pray to saints? Angels of a landscape of love. Try to keep me down from above. Yeah, I can live this way. Tell me, mama, should I pray to saints? Angels of a landscape of love. Try to keep me down from above. So I can live this way. Tell me, mama, should I pray to saints? Angels of a landscape of love. Try to keep me down from above. So I can live this way. Tell me, mama, should I pray to saints? Angels of a landscape of love. Try to keep me down from above.
Guys, what a spectacular performance. Absolutely incredible.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
And
Go ahead.
thank you for having us too. I appreciate you, buddy.
Oh, most definitely.
Brandon here is an awesome friend.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So before we actually got here tonight, you said you guys have actually just completed some new recording. Would you mind telling us a little bit about that and kind of the process and what people can expect in the near future?
Yeah, well, we just finished recording at Orb Studios with our engineer Rob Sewell.
Nice.
And we're coming out with a 5-track EP entitled One Night Waltz.
One Night Waltz.
Yeah, and we just finished recording a couple weeks ago, and we're expecting a release party June 20th at Lambert's, just like our friend Rebecca Pearl, who's this Friday. But yeah, June 20th, we're hoping it's going to be right then, there and ready. So
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So June 20th at Lambert's EP release party. Everybody check it out. It's going to be a great time. So before the June 20th gig, where can people find you around Austin performing by chance?
Well, Dan and I, we started hosting the open mic at the Firehouse Lounge.
Nice.
Every Wednesday we're there, and we started it. Come July will be 3 years,
Nice.
and that's pretty much the journey in Austin so far. Has been just over 3 years now. So you can find us there every Wednesday at the Firehouse Lounge, and then we also perform at the House Wine open mic as well.
Nice.
We've met the community of people that have performed here this evening, and a bunch of our main friends are all through that scene. So
Most
it's been
definitely.
a wonderful thing.
And those are two very spectacular open mics. Make sure to check out House Wine either on Monday or Firehouse Lounge on Wednesday, both at 8 o'clock. Great times. If you're not a performer, at least go out and check out some of the music. Everybody who shows up is phenomenal, and you will have a great time. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. It is a fantastic pleasure to have
Thank
you
you, Brandon.
guys. Definitely.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Well, we're actually going to be... we're actually going to be right back in just a minute, but you guys stick around here to the Lost and Sound Lounge.
I'm Jimmy Preston of Double Punch Kick Productions, and I want to thank you for tuning in to the Lost and Sound Lounge tonight. We had an amazing crop of talent, and make sure you go to the website, doublepunchkick.com, to get more information about all the artists, where you can see them next, and how you can buy their music. Please support them. It's very important. Also, the crew that's running the place tonight, guys, from Infinite Hour, I can't thank you enough. We got Frank, Dave, Arturo, Mark on camera, Casey, Johnny Blaze, Doug, and the rest of the crew in the studio. Couldn't do it without them. So big thanks to them. So please, at this moment, I want you to put your hands together. And as I introduce our host, Mr. Brandon Hughes, to play us out.
And thank you again for watching the Lost and Sound Lounge. This first song I have for you tonight is one of my songs called Addiction. I have a personal belief that everybody can be addicted to something. Doesn't matter what it is, but this song is called Addiction.
Got your hands around my throat, squeezing the life right out of me, killing me oh so slow. And now I'm a madman in the streets, and I'm stuck somewhere now in between this memory and a dream. In the dream, yes, and oh, 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 please just let me go. Oh, 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 please just let me go. Now hit me until I feel no pain, and just send me until I start again. Your love is a drug I can't explain. Now somebody please, oh please help me. This addiction now is a part of me. This poison's in my veins. In my veins, yes, and oh, 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 please just let me go. Oh, 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 please just let me go. You're the poor woman, I'm the right, and we all fall apart under different times, under different times.
I'm singing no, please, please just let me go, just let me go, just let me go, just let me go.
Thank you guys all so very much.